Chapter 217. The Sky Fell. In Dallas, Texas, everyone was having a quiet night when suddenly, without warning, small meteors rained down on the city and destroyed much of the city. The people were running for their lives as the city was being destroyed. Then the biggest meteor fell and it hit and destroyed much of Dallas with devastating power. The entire city was completely destroyed and all the houses in the blast radius were completely leveled. In Royal Woods, Michigan, at the Knudsen Loud Anderson estate, me, Very, Vince, Aline, Naruto and the girls, Jesse B, Hugo, Kate, Janine, my children, Sam, Jerry, Joan, the Loud Rabbits, Riley, Matilda, Timmy, Chloe, Tootie, Starfire, Raven, Tara, Argent, Volcana, the Loud siblings, Lily, Ed, and Eddie were relaxing in the living room when we suddenly felt a powerful earthquake. Me, whoa. Hang on everyone. It went away 10 seconds later. Me, that was intense. Is everyone okay? Lori, yet. We're okay. Very, that's good. We watched TV and saw a very big news report. Reporter, the asteroid has hit. We repeat, it has hit. Satellites indicated the fragment landed in the vicinity of Dallas, Texas. We gasped in sheer horror. Me, an asteroid crashed into Dallas? Very, that's horrible. Luan, how did that happen? Lisa, the space scanners saw that the Eros asteroid had been diverted and sent on a collision course towards Earth. Nicole, how did that happen? Lisa, it was because of the comet Hale-Bopp. Nicole, so that's it. Tara, we have to go to Dallas and help all those people. Me, right. Warren, can we come too? Me, no guys, it's too dangerous. We can't let any one of you guys get hurt. Betty, you're right, JD. Thank you for caring about our safety. Me, you're welcome, Betty. Let's go, guys. We all flew out to Dallas and we arrived in 2 hours. We saw the city completely in flames and smoke. Damages were estimated to be in the tens of trillions of dollars. Me, whoa. Luna, this is horrible, dudes. Lincoln, this whole city has been completely destroyed. Carol, unbelievable. Linka, that asteroid destroyed this whole city. Lily, this is horrible. Me, all right everyone. Let's split up to cover more ground and find any survivors and help any people in the rubble. Let's go. We all split up and searched through the entire metropolitan area from top to bottom and found numerous people, dead bodies, and more. Thousands of people were dead and hundreds of thousands more were homeless and severely injured. Everything was on fire and explosions blew up all over the city. A raging oil field fire was burning outside of Dallas and Lola went out to stop that by absorbing all the fire. Firefighters, paramedics, doctors, and rescue units from all over the country responded to this horrific scene. FEMA and the Red Cross were there and the National Guard was called in. We all searched tirelessly all over the ruined city and got all the people that were hurt, wounded, or dead out. Me, Very, Nicole and Lisa were searching on the north side of the city and we saw a man from the military and a woman looking at something and we walk up to them. Me, excuse me. They saw us. Me, we responded to the asteroid impact and we're helping out as much as we can. Oh good. My dad is down there. Me, I know you. You're Dr. Lily McSee, the director of the Boulder, Colorado National Observatory. Dr. McSee, yes. It's a pleasure to meet you. Me, same here. Sorry, I'm JD. Knudsen. Dr. McSee, the famous multi-billionaire hero. Me, yet. What happened? Dr. McSee, my dad fell down there and he's pinned under that beam. Me, what's his name? Dr. McGee, Charles Napier. Me, we'll get him out. Me and Very flew down and lift the concrete beam off of him and carry him up. I set him on the ground and Lisa looked him over. Lisa, it appears that both of his legs have suffered a severe compound fracture and he needs to have them both reset. His right wrist suffered a hairline fracture. Nicole, whoa. It's a miracle that he's gonna be alright. Me, yet. Very, Dr. McC. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Very Knudsen, J.D.'s fiancé. Lisa, I'm Lisa Loud. Scientist. Nicole, and I'm Nicole Knudsen. One of J.D.'s daughters. Dr. McC, it's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm out here looking for my son Elliot. He and Dad were here in Dallas when the pieces of Euros hit. Me, that's horrible. We're helping as many people as possible all over the Dallas area and doing as much as we can to help everyone here. Dr. McC, you all arrived just in time. I need to find Elliot. Very, okay. Where was he staying at when the asteroid hit? Dr. McC, he and Dad were staying at Highland Park 25 miles from here. Me, that's a long ways from here. If your dad was here then Elliot can't be far away. You better come with us so we can help you. Dr. McC, okay. We walked and found a huge hill and climbed up it. When we got to the top we saw that it was the impact crater from the asteroid. It was 1 mile wide and everything around it was on fire and explosions were blowing apart the buildings around it and inside it. We gasped in sheer horror. Dr. McC, 15 billion miles and it landed here. Me, this is unbelievable. Very, I can't believe that it packed this much destructive power when it hit. Nicole, the Eros asteroid hit with the force of 200 atomic bombs and destroyed everything in a 200-mile radius. Lisa, this is a catastrophe. I pull out my radio. Me, Lisa, what is our position? Lisa, 32.785060 by -96.8000931. Me, everyone regroup by my position on this transmission. Lincoln, we're on our way JD. Everyone arrived in 2 minutes. Lincoln, whoa. This must be the impact crater. Eddie, this is unbelievable. Ed, it is. Ed, how did that asteroid cause all this damage? Me, it's just that powerful Ed. Tara, can you lift up the asteroid with your powers? Tara, I can try. Tara's eyes glowed yellow and her hands glowed and the ground started shaking violently. Very, I see something on that collapsed building. Dr. McC, Elliot. Elliot, Mom. Dr. McC, hang on, we're coming down. Me, Lily, go get him. Lily, right. Lily spread her glowing blue water wings and flew down, grabbed him and carried him back to Dr. McC. Elliot, Mom. Dr. McC, oh honey. Tara, here it comes. Out of the crater came a huge mound and all the dirt came off it and revealed a huge rock. Lynn, look at the size of that rock. Anna, that thing is huge. The asteroid was as big as a 5-story apartment complex. Tara set it on the ground behind the crater and me and Very used our water powers to cool it down. Me, that should cool it down. I tap it and it was made of a hard metal. Me, it's made of solid iron. Dr. McC, the infrared said it was made of solid nickel. Nicole, that's amazing. Jared, this thing is huge. Me, no kidding son. Lola, how heavy is this big rock? Lincoln, I don't think we can lift this thing up. It must weigh tens of thousands of tons. Me, Lisa, do you have a special scale for this? Lisa, affirmative JD. Lisa pulled out a rolled mat and I lift up the asteroid and Lisa unrolled it. Lisa, this is my electronic scale sheet. Just place the asteroid on it and it will show the weight. Me, okay. I gently place it on the pad and the weight was astonishing. Lisa, gasp, sweet mother of all science. It weighs 120,342 tons. Me, whoa. Lynn, that's incredible. Nicole, that's an amazing amount of weight. Me, that's over 240 million pounds. Nicole, that's unbelievable. When it entered the Earth's atmosphere it came in at over 35,000 miles per hour. Me, so it was a light impact. But it was enough to destroy much of Dallas and kill thousands of people. Lana, this is unbelievable. Lainey, no kidding. Riley, it's absolutely amazing that an asteroid impact can pack that much destructive power. Naruto, no kidding. But I'm glad we responded to this catastrophe. Sakura, I found a bunch of smaller pieces in the destroyed buildings and in the roads and figured that they were from the same asteroid. Sakura pulled out a scroll and unsealed a bunch of smaller asteroids that were the size of hands, cars, and beach balls. Me, these are amazing. Some of these must weigh hundreds of pounds. I picked one up and it weighed over 200 pounds. Me, this is heavy. Lisa pulled out a scale. I put it on and it weighed 249 pounds. Me, 249 pounds? That is heavy. Very, it sure is. Lori, this is literally amazing. I can't believe that asteroids weigh this much and can pack so much destructive power when they hit. Luna, no kidding dudes. Sam, it's all incredible. Janine, it's all absolutely amazing. Great job Sakura. Sakura, thanks Janine. Luan, this is all an asteroid of wonder. Laughs, get it? But seriously this is all an incredible thing. Me, very. My children, Vince, Aline, Ed and Eddie, Naruto, and the girls laughed. Me, good one Luan. You're right though. I also saw on the internet that asteroids sell for thousands of dollars online. Lori, that's a lot of money. Lola, no kidding. Penny, what do you think an asteroid like this would be worth? Me, by our standards it would be priceless. Lisa, affirmative JD. Starfire, an asteroid of this kind belongs in a museum. Raven, Starfire is right. We should give this to a museum so we can further study it and prepare all of mankind in case an event happens like this again. Me, I agree. Lucy, I agree too. Shannon, same here. Brittany, but this asteroid is so big. We would have to build an exhibit as big as a football stadium for it. Allie, I agree sis. Dr. McSee, this asteroid would help further benefit all of humanity to be further prepared and help us get ready. Me, yeah. Let's call a press conference in Washington, D.C. and tell everyone what we found out and did after we help everyone here. Lori, okay. We helped everyone around Dallas and healed all the wounded. We assessed the damage around all of Dallas to be worth $582,399,742,812,345. 25,214 people were dead and 2.3 million people were rendered homeless, wounded and severely injured. Me, Very and my friends responded and helped out with this horrible disaster. It was a terrible event. This was worse than any hurricane, volcanic eruption, tornado, flood, terrorist attack, or natural disaster to ever befall any place on the planet. In Washington, D.C. we held a press conference on the steps of Capitol Hill. Me, good morning everyone. Less than 5 days ago fragments of the Eros asteroid rained down on parts of the world. But the area that was affected the most was Dallas, Texas. A huge fragment of said asteroid as big as a 5-story apartment complex slammed into the north side of Dallas. The camera zoomed out and revealed the huge fragment. The entire country was amazed and horrified at the same time. Me, this very fragment slammed into Dallas with the force of 200 atomic bombs and destroyed everything within the city perimeter. We all dug it out of the crater in Dallas and it is made of solid iron and nickel. It weighs over 240 million pounds. All the houses, businesses, and small buildings in Dallas were leveled and $582 trillion and in damages were dealt. 25,000 plus people were killed, and 2.3 million people homeless, wounded and severely injured. 85% of the city of Dallas was completely leveled and destroyed. Most of it was all homes and businesses. But thanks to our rescue efforts, we managed to minimize the huge death toll that would have followed had we not arrived. Numerous people from the firefighters, paramedics, doctors, FEMA, the Red Cross and the National Guard arrived and assisted us in this event. This whole catastrophe showed that we are strong even in the face of danger, and we are brave in the face of adversity, and we must remain vigilant. We need to be more prepared in case another catastrophic event like this ever happens again. We have to learn from what happened almost 120 hours ago. We have to be ready for anything like this should it ever come again. Back in Royal Woods, we were at the dinner table eating a huge feast. Me, guys, you were amazing out there. I'm very proud of all of you. Vince, thanks partner. Aline, we had to do what was needed for the people of Dallas. Lincoln, this whole event really taught us that we are all strong when in the face of danger. Lori, it literally did Lincoln. Lenny, totes. We managed to save lots of lives. Jesse K, we sure did. Natalie, and we helped lots of people that were forever scarred by this horrific event. Lily, we're happy to help out. There was a knock at the door and I answered it. It was the United States General of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Me, the General of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. What can we do for you? General, the President of the United States has called you all down to the White House for a special ceremony. Me, we'll be right down, sir. In Washington, D.C. at the White House, we were dressed in nice clothes, and the President of the United States awarded us with the nation's highest honor for civilians and military, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. My mom and dad and family, Mr. Lynn, Ms. Rita, Albert, Aunt Ruth, and our friends from school were proud of us and weeping tears of joy. We went back to Royal Woods after having dinner with the President and the First Lady. Lincoln told the President and the First Lady about his birth, and he was glad that he knew. The end. Another fanfiction complete. I wanted to do this one for a while. I saw the movie Asteroid as a 2-part TV movie back in 1997 and it was intense. Annabella Shore did a fantastic job in that movie. She also did a fantastic job in the box office bomb What Dreams May Come with Robin Williams and Cuba Gooding Jr. Can you imagine an asteroid slamming into Dallas? That would be an awful event. But I wanted to do a chapter where we help out lots of people after a terrible event like that. Let me know what you all think. See you next time. Asteroid is owned by NBC Studios.